get to work. Hi, and welcome back to the Mike Roach Show, you motivated motherfuckers. How are you doing? So, let me explain to you why I'm so I'm coming in hot, alright? You don't drink kombucha, you're not doing stuff for your guts. Now listen, the reason why I'm coming in hot is I've done this 3 times. And I forgot basic principles like lights, camera, action. I didn't turn the lights on. Then my laptop timed out. When it times out, it stops recording from this because I don't have a mixer yet. I don't know how it would have worked with a mixer powered by the laptop, but we're going to find out Friday when it gets here. Thanks, my man. Shout out to Seth McNasty. Yeah, so let's go over it. This week has been an absolute trying to actually put out content shit show. But learning, it's been fantastic. And by that I mean I've climbed these branches of trying to make a video, and then I go, oh crap, I need an intro so it's better. And I need an outro so it's better, and I gotta have a YouTube banner because I don't want to, and I gotta learn how to Instagram properly so that I can have them swipe up to the YouTube video, but I don't want to really do any of that until I have a YouTube video. Chasing my tail. Just chasing my tail. Making mountains out of molehills. And I had a mental yard full of fucking molehills. So, kind of swept them aside and got back to what got to the dance, which was just putting out content. I need to put out regular content that's informative for all of you so I can help you not even get motivated. I'm not fucking Tony Hood Robbins. What was it my man Lauren Ming said? The Hood Tony Robbins. Or be Robin Tony Hood. Robin Hood Tony. Who gives a shit? Point is, I'm not your motivational speaker. I'm just somebody who came from nothing and is making something of himself. Just living in a 3-bedroom house, I feel like I'm the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from where I grew up. Any family, friends, people that know me know that. It's humbling when you come from certain places to end up in other places, and it's kind of a perspective thing, so let me explain to you what I mean by that. I'm learning now, and what I've learned over this past week that I really want to convey to all of you is that it's never been easier to make $100,000 a year on your own terms, working for yourself. Putting out content like this. Just don't give a shit about followers and subscribers. Just put out content to put out content. Don't do the content part to get rich. Do it to put out content. I don't care that I'm balding at 30 and you can see it. I could be worse. I don't care if my nose looks big in a certain angle. I don't give a shit. I have to turn that off. I have to turn the caring off because, sometimes you think you care. Man, I think too much. No, you care what other people think too much. And you don't realize you're doing it till you're doing it. That being said, I'm not checking a text. I'm just looking at some notes here, so I make sure I give you all everything I can that I want to cover in a quick amount of time. I'm having issues with this podcast lasting longer than 30 minutes. I'm having issues getting audio put out. I need to find a podcast host. I need to find a host that works well with, that will work with iTunes, Audacity. Oh, not Audacity, sorry. What's the other one? You're thinking of it right now, aren't you? Spotify. Ha, I heard you. I heard you, birdies. So how the hell was your week? There's a question. How the hell was your week? Did y'all do anything productive? Did you do that thing you've been needing to do? Stop putting it off? Stop making bullshit excuses that you know are bullshit? Or did you stop doing the thing that you keep doing? Because that's good too. Is it drugs, alcohol? What is it that you stop doing? Cigarettes? Vaping? Yelling at people? Taking your anger out on loved ones because they're the close ones around you and you can get away with it? What is it you did? What are you stopping? What are you not having from yourself anymore? If you're listening to this on audio, good for you. It means you're getting it a little bit later than everyone else. But you're not watching me wipe my nose over and over again because I'm starting to run. Well, I hope it was something productive. I hope you got something out of the videos on Instagram. If you haven't seen me on Instagram yet, follow me, The Mike Roach Show. Instagram, Facebook, blah, blah. Links in the description down below. Let me hip you to what I learned. As far as a quick hustle and just learning how to make money in 2019, YouTube, there's like 5 different ways to make money. You can make money off advertising, which is a very small amount. You need to have a large viewership to make money off of that, enough to sustain yourself in a manner that you'll be comfortable with, depending on what that manner is, what type of money you need. 2 is affiliate marketing. That's when I go, man, you know what? I've been using headphones, but these ones I really like. They're a lot better than the LG ones, at least in my experience. I mean, LG makes some good ones, but these Insignias for the price point, and then you get a 2-year 2-year warranty from Best Buy for only a few bucks. And these Bluetooth things are known for breaking. So a 2-year warranty, golden. In the link below, you go to Best Buy, check them out. They're pretty legit. I like them. I wear them every day. Boom. You go click that link down below. You go to Best Buy and buy anything, I get a cut. You do not pay more because of that. I get a cut because I sent traffic there. That's affiliate marketing in a nutshell. Okay, most websites do it. If you find smaller companies that don't do it, contact them, cold call them, reach out to them. Look at things that you like doing. If you like barbecuing, work with Traeger, work with Weber, work with whoever. Now, the next thing on that line would be, I guess we could just jump to branding. Let's say you work with a company, or you go over, like me, I do DIY projects. That's another channel that's going to be coming soon. I'll break that down later. On a DIY project, if I'm doing engraving, if I'm not using hand engraving tools, which I'm typically not unless I'm fine-tuning something, I'm using a Dremel. There are a plethora of bits for a Dremel. It's a rotary tool. You can get an extension on the end of it that comes down to a handheld engraver. You hang over a hook. I have little hacks and cheats and ways to hang it better because the hook they send you doesn't really do shit. But let's say I get contacted by Dremel, or I contact Dremel. It's like, hey, look, I got 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. I do these projects weekly. I'm doing a project. How would you like for me to only use Dremel? And always have your link below for them to go to. Boom. Now, if Dremel agrees, they're paying me a monthly fee for advertising for them. They're paying me in Dremel tools that I'm not paying for. So stuff that I'd already buy, the bits, stuff like that, I'm getting for free. On top of that, they don't take out your affiliate marketing. So every time someone goes below and clicks the link to go buy the tool that you actually like and use, that you're not swindling and selling them some piece of junk to make an extra buck. I was in sales doing door-to-door. Hi, I'm Mike with Evan's Glass Company. I just came by here to let you know that your neighbors were blah, 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 bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Let me set you up for an appointment. Pretend it's going to be short. We're going to come into your house for 3 hours, and we're not going to leave until you force us out. I don't want to do that anymore, and I don't have to. I can bring up products that I like. I can talk shit. I love kombucha. Kombucha is great. The gut biome is linked to the head. Joe Rogan, Dr. Rhonda Patrick. If you know anything about her, if you don't, immediately after this, go look up Dr. Rhonda Patrick and read everything you can. Listen to her podcast on Joe Rogan, breaking down telomeres and hot and cold shock proteins. The information is phenomenal. I can stand behind a kombucha, okay? That being said, that's a good chunk of change depending on how many people click those links. Now, why would a company want to brand with you if you're a smaller channel? Well, Forbes, or one of these companies, recently came out and said that, actually, for more information, I would definitely go to Sean Connell. I'm going to put a link down below on marketing, how to go to make money and go full-time on YouTube. He really breaks down all 5 of these categories, and I'm sure I'm butchering some of the stuff that he was saying as far as the exact numbers. But apparently, according to Forbes, there was a thing done where the click-through rate and the buy rate on customers from smaller YouTube channels was in the 80%, yada, yada. So there's 3. Branding. 4 is going to be your merch and product. So merch and product. Now, if you're a fan of any podcast like Joe Rogan, anything else, any podcast, they have merch. Whether you're watching The Dollop or listening to The Dollop, you're listening to Joe Rogan, you're listening to Congratulations with Chris D'Elia this past weekend with Theo Von, The Fighter and the Kid, The King and the Sting. They all have stuff, okay? One of my personal favorites, the skeptical hippo, because that look that the hippo gives when he comes out of the water is the same look that all of us give to politicians when they open their mouth. Just, That's fucking hilarious. I love that shirt. But anyway, just like that, you can sell that merch and make money just because your fan base, you set of hardcores, like your shit. Now, on top of that, there's product. So say you did go down the barbecue channel niche, and you're funneling out a small subset of YouTubers who are just looking at barbecue stuff or happen to look at a lot of barbecue stuff. Those hardcores that see the effort you put in, that watch you build this thing or see you build it, when you come out with your own rub for ribs or steak, they're going to buy it from you. Especially if you make it affordable. Market, even if it's not affordable, they're buying because it's you. They like you. You sold them. You're doing something that other people don't do or don't have the opportunity to do when they're starting a business, which is you have a built-in audience. If I went to go start an Amazon FBA business, which means fulfillment by Amazon, where I order products in bulk from another country, possibly tweak them to where they're a better product, bundle them with other products, however I want to do it. I'm not going to dive into Amazon FBA right now. You can go look up plenty of videos and educate yourself like I did and like my part-time mentor Freddie did. We're at 10 minutes. Okay. I got to keep another 30 because this camera wants to break up clips into 30-minute clips, and for whatever reason, it destroyed one of the video clips the last time I did this. So this has to be a 30-minute podcast. I apologize. I'd love to give you longer content. I wanted to break this off to where I'm interviewing and I'm cutting the camera away, and I have like a TV up here, and I'm able to act like I'm on a news show and look up to the TV with you and have it zoom in on the screen and do like live reporting and talking to people and all kinds of cool shit. But right now we're limited. But we only learn that by trying. Now anyway, if you do an Amazon FBA business, for instance, and you bring all that stuff in there, and Amazon is fulfilling your orders, which I love about Amazon fulfilling. I love that because they're taking out all of that extra work that sucks for a startup. They're dealing with the complaints, they're dealing with the shipping, they're dealing with the ordering, and they already have a website that's the largest e-commerce website on planet Earth. So your item is more likely to be seen. You handle backdoor stuff like keywords, how to make your listing better, pictures, things of that nature. You release a product, who the hell's going to see it unless you pay for advertising? How are you going to grow organically unless you pay for advertising? How are you going to grow in reviews and sales? Now, if you have that barbecue channel and you have a built-in subscription of people that you have built over the last year, 2 years, however long it takes for you to start putting out not even necessarily the best content as far as quality of picture, but having at least good audio, which I'm sorry, the Snowball's dope, but I got to get a better one. I got to get the Yeti. Having good audio and just going with what the fans want, answering questions, interacting with them on Instagram, interacting with them in comments and emails, Facebook. Now when your product comes out, people want to buy it. You have a built-in audience. You have built-in people that want to purchase. You built-in consumers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have YouTube advertising. We have affiliate marketing. We have branding through a company. We have merch and product. Number 5, fundraising, crowdfunding. There's something called Patreon, and Patreon works with a lot of YouTubers. You may be familiar with it already. You go onto Patreon, you pay a certain monthly subscription to whatever YouTuber or podcaster you like, and you'll be able to get more content on YouTube or through Patreon. And that extra content is so valuable to most people. And the reason why you're paying is because you've been following these people from the beginning. They're going to give you all this extra content just for giving them a couple bucks a month to help them keep the process moving. Or maybe just because they want a couple extra bucks in their pocket and you're happy to pay it. Amen to that. Maybe you're doing a GoFundMe because you're getting this platform off the ground and you want to get in touch with the brand so that you can convince them to make a product a little differently, and you have this whole plan. Who knows? But that's the principle. That's the idea. Maybe you need help getting merch out. Hey, you guys want shirts? I want to give them to you, but I don't have the money to invest in shirts and then not see if they sell. So let's do a GoFundMe, whatever. So crowdsourcing. So there's 5 ways to make revenue. Now the beauty of those 5 different ways is they are not pick one, end all be all. If I do a video like this right here, and I explain to you all the podcast equipment we have so far, what's worked, what hasn't, giving you real practical information, not bullshit, on which lights worked, why I like them, why I don't, why I got so hot in here last night that on Instagram you saw me literally halfway through take my shirt off because it was preposterous. I need to get softbox lights, but they came with the green screen, which was a great value, so I would recommend it for a starting one. So I get to be honest with you. I make money off the affiliate links, okay? Then when people like it and share it because it's raw and it's real, I make money off of YouTube advertising. Small amount, granted, until the views go up. Now on top of that, if one of the companies in question, maybe Canon for the camera, because I am a huge fan of this camera, I just bought a lower end one, and thankfully they make one at this price point, or I wouldn't have had anything with this good a quality. Maybe Canon's like, hey, you want to show your fans a better quality camera that's a little bit higher price point? We'd love for you to take a look at this one. And now they're sending me one for free. Now I'm saving money on the camera. They're potentially giving me money monthly or just equipment. That's fine too, whatever ends up working out. And then I'm still getting paid by the affiliate link. Okay? Now, as I build that platform and that channel and the money comes in from those affiliate links, where do you think I'm putting that money? Well, If you're let the fame go to your head, oh my God, I have 10,000 people that subscribe to me and I get hundreds of views because I'm famous. You ain't shit. And keep that mindset. Have that chip on your shoulder. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. If you keep that chip on your shoulder, that mindset, you're gonna do great. Just keep putting out good content. Be yourself. Don't let that crap get to you. It's a fact. It ruins a lot of people. Now, if you don't let that crap get to you and you keep putting out good content, for me anyway, that money is 100% going right back into the studio. Better camera, better tripod. I don't even want to say better because the tripod and camera are great. I just want to upgrade to something different. An interface, a mixer. The mixer I have is going to be the cheapest coming here Friday. Boom arms, a shotgun mic on the camera, more microphones, 4 microphones, multiple cameras so I have different angles of the studio so I can have guests in here. And we can really get something going, have debates, talk about whether they think these things will work, what they've tried, side hustles they have, and dive down this road of learning together. I will reinvest every single penny into this show because I know for a fact that I have the ability and I have the work ethic to get this show off the ground. Now, I'm not promising you that I'm going to be so big that I'm going to get on Joe Rogan in a year. That'd be preposterous. Anything's possible, but the goal is not to be rich and famous. The goal for me is to put out stellar content and to be able to work for myself while providing a service that I believe in. Not that my boss believes in, not that my boss's boss believes in, not that anyone else tells you should believe in. I believe in. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I am one motivated mother right now, okay? Okay, now, you're like, okay, Mike, cool, YouTube. What if I don't want to be on YouTube? What if I'm not a personality? Don't worry, baby birds, I got you. Listen, I'm going to feed you. Now, y'all have seen me on this card tip. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to quit your fucking job because you bought some fucking trading cards, okay? That's preposterous. Anyone that tells you that's full of shit. But what I am telling you is, in fact, these Bowman cards, before the season even started for baseball, don't care if you're a fan. Neither am I, okay? Mariners haven't been doing that great. Am I a bandwagoner for baseball? Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't like it? Suck it. How about that? My man on here, shows how much I know, right? My man on here, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Toronto Blue Jays, before he even played an inning of baseball, had cards, multiple cards that I will link up here, that were going for thousands. I might have to put it in the description below just because I got to get this video out before I have a meeting with my part-time mentor at 7 on some future business. But anyway, cards in this deck were worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Some of them $10,000. This fool hasn't even been at bat yet, or at the time hadn't even played an inning yet. There's a lot of money in these cards. So if you play scratch tickets, if your mom and dad play scratch tickets and you're tired of watching them waste their money, $20 for a box of cards, boom, affiliate marketing. What if I talk to Panini or Bowman or Topps and go, hey, I'm going to send people to your website. Let me get an affiliate link. I get money off every box. Okay? There's also ways to buy the big hobby boxes, and they have special cards in them. Hold on to that box, that crate, until the end of the season when all of them are gone, and people see how much the cards are worth, and then you sell that crate of unopened boxes. Yeah, you could open it, and you might find a $10,000 card in there. Or you might just be able to sell the case for 3 times what you paid for it. Investment. Now, Gary Vee makes a good point. If you are in a different price point, I mean, I'm coming at this from the poorer side of things, okay? I'm hoping that this isn't too real and too raw for some of you, bougie people, but I'm coming at this from the poorer side of things. It took a lot to buy this Bulova watch. Did I need this Bulova watch? No. Did I want it for my wedding? Yes. Did I need it? No. Was it so I felt like I looked better? Yes. Is that by definition an insecurity? Yes. Many of you have a problem coping with the word insecurity. That's fine. I'll help you. You're insecure. You buy Nikes. You need the new Jordans, the Off-Whites. Are you buying them for the flip game? You're buying them to wear once and then put in your shoe collection? You got a shoe collection? Cool. I feel it. I got watches. I got hats. All right? I ain't throwing no shade that I ain't throwing at myself. But at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff we don't need. Now, the reason why I'm getting to this, I'm meandering. Let me get to the fucking point. There's money you can cut back out of your budget that you can put towards stuff like this. Now, if you study eBay instead of studying Instagram, and not for marketing purposes, you know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Let me do this right now so we can have this linked up. Let's do this right fucking now. All right, everybody, here we go. Doing this live on the podcast, talking about how people are using Instagram and not for the right way, keeping things that are what they consider worth money and important to them, and instead of spending money, spending time. See, I want to delete this one already because I mumbled. And that's the problem, is that you go through here and you make these Instagram videos and then you delete them, then you rewatch them and then you post them and I didn't get enough likes, that's not a good one. And then you go back and delete it and you start all over again. Why? You could be spending this time to fix your comb over and your bald spot. No, you could spend this time right now. We're on camera, baby. We live, baby. You could be spending this time studying eBay, studying marketing trends on eBay for different football cards, baseball cards, products. Maybe you see something at Marshall's, retail arbitrage, but you don't know the market. You don't know any of the things are worth it when you just go to a garage sale. And why don't you? Because you're spending time binge watching stuff on Netflix and HBO and Fortnite and Instagram instead of looking and studying the market and trends and making money. Now, I'm going to post that just like that, raw. At the end of the day, we all have extra time. Now, I know there's outliers. I know you have second jobs. I get home, I can't. Okay. When I was drunk, I would say, I can't quit. When you're a cigarette smoker, man, I want to quit. I can't yet. No, you can. You can. It just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It's not easy. That's why people don't do it. You get it? It has never been easier. You're born in America. Okay, you're already lucky. If your dad beat off the night before he slept with your mother, you're not here. It's like a 1 in a trillion chance you're here. I think it's more than a trillion. It's like 8 trillion. So then you're here and you're in America? And if you come from an immigrant family, you're lucky enough to be here? What the fuck? What you doing? It's never been easier. You want to make $100,000 a year? Oh, yeah, but that's before taxes. Here comes the fucking excuses. Here comes the excuses. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How much do you make now? Would you want to make that working for yourself? Then let's do that, because you can do that. Now, that being said, it's never been easier in this country, ever on earth, anywhere in time, to make $100,000 a year doing something you enjoy. That being said, it's fucking hard. I hope I do the camera zoom and doom. It's fucking hard, okay? This ain't easy. I was up for 18 and a half hours last night trying to do this. Boo-hoo me. I don't give a shit if you feel bad. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't feel bad. It needed to be done. It felt good. Now, all that being said, we'll send this out when it's done. All that being said, we're at 23 minutes. Let me get to some more things. So you can easily study the market on eBay. I found American flags down at Target for $1 each that are selling on eBay for $5.67 that have a $4 shipping depending on where they're coming from. Look into which coast they're coming from. Look at charging people shipping. Can you sell it for $4.50 and only when it goes to remote places do you have to pay the extra $1 and lose $1 shipping, but every other time you're making $4, $3 on it? If that's the case, you can make $2 per flag. You just sold 20 flags you bought for $1 each, 20 bucks, boom, you just made $15, $20. Mike, that's not worth all that work. Okay, how are you going to learn to use eBay? Because what about when you're at the garage sale and you stumble across that thing and you're like, oh shit, is that a Thundercats toy for 35 bucks and I can buy it for 50 cents? Or is that, I gotta go with Gary Vee, is that mug life? Is that a mug? Can I buy all these mugs for $1 and then post them on eBay and just put them in a box on a shelf in my closet? And when my phone notifies me, I box them up and send them out? That's passive. That's extra money coming in. It's not passive. You got to work for it. But you're learning market trends. Amazon FBA business, like we talked about, you can look into that. You can buy, if you know enough about sports and you look at these cards, a lot of these sneakerheads are doing this now where they're taking, instead of buying shoes where there's a low inventory and a decent profit margin, like say you get a pair of off-whites that you just know the feel, these ones are going to be hitters, you know you can buy them and sell them in a week, maybe even 2 days when they're sold out, make $300 profit, $4 profit on a pair of shoes. You can only get 2 pairs, whatever it is. You get a Luka card, you can source hundreds of them. You could drop $3,000 on Luka cards, turn around the end of the next season, and sell them for 6 to 8. So you're making 100 to 125, 133% profit ROI on your investment. take out the eBay fees, take out everything else, you're walking away with a few grand for buying and selling basketball cards. Are you shitting me? There's things you can do now to make this happen. Now, if you want to get a built-in audience to help you sell stuff or be able to do affiliate marketing and make money off of links, start producing content now. Get yourself online. Don't handicap yourself by not doing it. I don't have the time. Okay, why don't you have the time? What's stopping you? TV? Watching me on YouTube right now? What's stopping you? There's time. I've been out of work for a few days because of my knee, but when I was working, I got up at 5:15, I got off work at 2 o'clock p.m., and I worked on this side hustling and educating myself in all these different fields and trying to gather as much intel as I could from 2 p.m. when I got off work, got home by 2:15, 2:20, 2:30. Oh, you got traffic, I got home till 3. Okay. I went until 10:45, 11 o'clock at night and started over. Oh, I have to have so much sleep. Do you? Okay. So if you have to have 8 hours sleep, what are you doing with that spare time? Oh, I'm sore from work. Get a different job. Why are you working that job? I need the money. Why? Do you have a new car? Get rid of your new car. Buy a used car. Buy a car from an auction. No payments. Contract cut. Forget wire cutting and cable cutting. Complete contract cut. Nobody owns me except for the lease on this house. And my landlords would be totally okay if I told them I had to move because I pay rent 2 weeks early every month. I'm not on contract to anybody. No one. I've cut them all out over the last year. The cars are free and clear. The cable is YouTube TV. I can stop paying for that whenever I want. I'm only having it for my mom and so I can watch the fights on recording because I have unlimited recording with YouTube TV. Now, can I put a link to YouTube TV down below and potentially get affiliate marketing off of it? Now you're starting to think. Now you're starting to get it. All right. Now, I've said enough shit. Figure it the fuck out. You have time. You have energy. You can do it. Stop bitching. Stop moaning. If you want to do sit-ups and pull-ups, I'm tired of being fat. It's almost summer. Why aren't you doing crunches? 8-minute abs on YouTube. You can watch people in the 90s wearing striped spandex working harder than your lazy ass is now. 8 minutes a day. You can do it. I have kids. It's 8 minutes. It's 8 minutes. Do it. Now, on to something funny. Y'all want to hear something funny? Listen to this. Opa Ortho. Yeah, I'm putting you on blast. Place of my surgery. This won't come out till after I'm gone. Swedish Orthopedic Institute. Listen to this. Important notice regarding pain medication. Effective 10/6/2014, the Drug Enforcement Agency, DEA, has made a regulatory decision to reschedule hydrocodone combination products. This means that this type of medication will no longer be allowed to be phoned, called in, or faxed to a pharmacy. It can only be filled with a written prescription that is taken to pharmacy. Automatic refills are also no longer allowed. The DEA has explained what the requirements are in its 21-page rule available here. Okay, so I'm going to get my knee ripped apart, put back together. I'm going to go to the pharmacy with a fucking note and sit in the car while my wife goes into the pharmacy and we wait for y'all to talk. Fantastic. Why is this all happening again? Why is this an issue? Wait, is it from overprescribing people? Is it from overprescribing people so you could get an extra vacation? Is that what it's from, doctors? What this means for you. We will absolutely require a minimum of 48 hours notice. For real? Oh, okay. For all your pain medication prescriptions and refills, as you will either have to come to our office to pick up the prescription or allow us enough time to have one signed and mailed to your house. It's 2019. The fuck? Oh, this makes me so mad. One signed and mailed out to your house. While we understand that there will be times when a medication change will be required on short notice due to an adverse reaction, we are still required to get you a written prescription and are unable to call in any pain or narcotic prescriptions. We understand that may be frustrating and inconvenient. You ever notice they always say we understand? We understand. You don't understand shit. We understand, sir. Sir, you ever called the airline? Have you ever called Delta? They understand more than anyone. They understand. They understand more than a pasture. Okay, they understand. We understand that may be frustrating and inconvenient. This DEA policy change is not something that we have control over, nor have the ability to change. Go fuck yourself. Don't have the ability to change? This happened because of you dirtbags. If you weren't listening to the pharmaceutical companies and overprescribing pills that quote-unquote can't get you addicted and quote-unquote you can stay at the same dosage because you don't get a tolerance built to them, Oxycontin, Florida, every fucking where. You know what? Look at the news in Florida. I want you to fast forward till you see a dude with a sunken face that looks like a cluck. That guy started on Oxycontin in the last few years, and now he's a nutbag. There's a dude in the news that ran a golf cart or a fucking lawnmower John Deere into a cop car. That's Florida. If you people hadn't have taken the fucking vacations and the money and all the horse shit that you took to overprescribe kids ADHD pills and these fucking nonsense painkillers so that they could all get hooked and then flip over to heroin, they called it hillbilly heroin for a reason. This shit's bad for you. It should be given out very stringently. And now, instead of being proper and proactive with something that we knew would be an abusive drug like heroin or morphine, you are now being reactive and overreacting to make up for your fuck up. So now people like me and my mom who have genuine pain, my mom doesn't even need your oxys. She's taking something like Tramadol or something that's not even that strong. It's a derivative of like, what's that stuff that they don't want you to have because it works and you don't have to pay the pharmaceutical companies? Kratom. So you don't want Kratom to be legal and you don't want me to have this anymore. You get my point. It's nonsense. It's fucking malarkey. Now, how long we will prescribe pain medication after surgery. Washington state law prevents us, here comes state law, to go in junction with federal. Let's go ahead and mix it all up together in one big pot of fuck the consumer. And this isn't just consumer as in, oh man, I can't get my Xbox game, or oh, they're not letting me get my vape pen. They're not letting me get, no. This is pain medicine after surgery. I'm going to need pain medicine. Washington state law prevents us from providing pain medication on a long-term basis, i.e. after 90 days post-operative or shortly based on that the surgery. Please make sure to take your prescribed pain medication as directed. If you take more than prescribed, we may not be able to refill your medicine before your next prescription is due. That is, unless the pharmaceutical company realizes how much money they can make off your addiction. Pain medication refills on the weekend. It gets better. Please note that we are unable to refill any narcotic pain medication over the weekend or during any office closure holidays. Please plan accordingly and provide us with a minimum of 48 hours to refill any pain medication. Please speak with your physician or medical assistant if you have any questions. Thank you in advance for your understanding and cooperation with how we have royally fucked everything up. And then the DEA has to take overreactionary measures due to your ignorance. I'm at 33 minutes, so I probably got fucked on the video. But it'll cut me off ranting. It is what it is. I just thought I'd share that with you. Pretty funny, right? Fucking, in the words of my Irish heritage, malarkey. Anyway, I have now a business meeting to go attend to at 7. I get to drop this video right here showing everybody what we're talking about on the podcast. And I promise you, my little audio birds, I'm going to feed you some podcast notes here real soon. I'm just trying to figure out again what host to use to make sure I get on iTunes and everything else. I really appreciate you for tuning in. I really appreciate you for watching this. I hope I inspired you to get off your ass and do something. Or maybe you're already doing stuff, but you just needed to hear other avenues because you weren't sure they existed. Get on Google. Get on YouTube. You're already on YouTube. If you're watching the video version of this, if you're doing the audio, hop on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, turn the bell on, get notifications. At the end of this video, you're going to see one here, boom here, or in here, or up there. Click on those things. Like, subscribe, share. YouTube is anything for dummies. Look it the fuck up like I did. You can figure all this stuff out on your own. I believe in every single one of you. I have plenty of friends who just needed a kick in the ass to get going. And I was one of those people too. I was the king of start something. What Hobson say in his song on I think it was the Raw. He said, motherfuckers, pick something up, try it out, put it down 2 minutes later. He's right. A lot of people do that. But all you older folks complaining about millennials and complaining about the generation after you, shut the fuck up. You raised them. On that note, I'm Mike Roach, and I will see you motivated son of a bitches next week. in the comments below, do me a favor. In the comments below, do me a favor. Leave me any messages, any questions you have. I'd be happy to answer them. If you just want to vent, talk shit, leave me some info, whatever, I don't care. Leave them down there. I'll do everything I can to answer all those. Also, email me at themikeroachshow@gmail.com. And next week, I'm going to do some answering questions of fans and just answering basic questions that y'all have and trying to help steer the ship. Or if you end up asking something that intrigues me, I'm going to go deep and find out online what I can do to learn more and so on and so forth. Once again, down below you're going to see, I'm going to get more organized about all this, I promise. But down below, you're going to see an episode of Trash Talk with Gary Vee, just showing you what you can do on the weekends. Now, he does show having a lot of money worth of stuff on eBay, but remember, you do have to sell that stuff. It can be a time-consuming venture, but if you have the space, then you're going to be able to stash that stuff and sell it in the long term. And you can sell it in bulk, sell off the one items, Hot Wheels cars, mugs. There's things that you make a ridiculous return on. I'm talking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800, 1,000% return on your investment. Once you take out the PayPal fee and the eBay fee and shipping, you still end up making a good chunk of money, especially on the larger scale of doing it all weekend. What are you doing on Saturday? Take your kids garage selling with you. Figure it out. Work it out. In the words of your mom's house, try it out. Sean Connell down below, learning about YouTube. Also, if you're doing this on your own and you want to try and build something on your own as well, Holly Homebody explains to you how to use Canva for free to build your logo, like the Mike Roach logo that's probably up here somewhere or somewhere on this screen, and you'll see on my YouTube channel. I built all that on Canva for free. Same with the Facebook banner and the YouTube cover art. All of it for free on Canva. You can also do a paid version. You get more and more stuff. Record your PC screen. If you want to do stuff showing people how to manipulate things online, I'm going to be showing you eBay unboxing these cards. I already have a video made I have to do the voiceover on, and I'm going to be able to show you my computer screen by using OBS, the newer version. I'm going to put that link below as well. He's phenomenal, and he was very honest with you. He says every time you use this link to get it, I get $1. And the beauty is the program's free. So you're getting this man $1 for breaking it down for you. You're just helping him out, and he's helping us with that content. So I highly advise you go there and check it out. I don't want to step on his toes. He helped me learn. So that being said, like, subscribe, share, be motivated, go get it. Stop bullshitting yourself and lying. You can do it. I'm also going to show... that's it. I'm going to be back next week. This is it, baby birds. You've been fed. I'll see y'all later.